Hotel. My name is Alejandro Rios. I've been in Spain throughout the whole semester. I know that you know about this before, but when it comes time to do the actual project, it actually complicates things a little bit because I have nobody to do the buyer role for my part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play both the buyer and the seller role with the help of my cousin helping me edit this video. I hope you really appreciate the extra effort, and I hope you enjoy the video. It's going to be great. Mr. Smith? Oh, hey, Andy. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Nice to see you. I heard you were on a business trip actually not too long ago. How'd that go? Yeah, I was just in Manhattan. I went to go visit one of our high-profile customers, and I think it went very well. And he was pleased with the work we had been, the service we had been providing for him, and we keep in contact every once in a while. Like, I just like to go visit my customers, you know, see them face to face, see how everything's going, see if we can help them out. You know, I try to get the sales reps out of the office every once in a while. You know, loan officers. It's good for them to keep a contact with the small business, you know, small to medium, even up to large businesses. They really appreciate when we stop by, and that's why we do it. You know, we want to be the community's bank. That's nice. How you been doing? Yeah, everything's great, you know. Been working a lot, which is really good, you know. I've been visiting, doing sales calls, you know, kind of like this one. I can't complain. Work is great, and I'm happy actually to be here with you. So I'm really grateful that you took the time out of your busy schedule. And if you have any questions before I begin?
No, go right ahead.
Alright, so last time we spoke for a little bit about NetSuite, about the CRM. Have you thought that over at all? Yeah, actually, we already have a CRM, Goldmine. How is your product any different? Oh, well, actually, I'm glad you asked that. You see, when you bought Goldmine for the first time, I was informed that there was no training, and actually a program that takes so long to develop and is really so detailed, in the wrong hands really won't serve you any purpose. And we have special technicians at your disposal 24/7, you know, so we would actually take care of installing the program for you and do an upkeep, so if you have any questions, you could always ask us. So, any other questions? Yeah, actually, how is this going to help our company? Well, also, the amount of help it would do your company is tremendous, because from my understanding, your sales have gone down, and your customer penetration level has decreased 5%. So what this program will actually do, like Goldmine, but more efficiently, we're going to help you manage your time. Yours and that of your sales representatives, or your loan officers, as you call them. The first thing it's going to do is actually increase your efficiency by decreasing the amount of time you spend looking between files. Because what NetSuite actually does is it gives you a 360-degree view of what your customer profile is. So you have a complete hawk eye, so to speak, vision over your company. So let's say you have customers with different needs, which I'm sure you do. You can address them all immediately in a single platform. And I'm sure you know in the banking industry, time is money. So I'm just going to start right ahead with the PowerPoint I presented to you on your laptop. One of the things that makes NetSuite so great is the fact that you have a wide variety of customers, and as mentioned to me before, you only contact about 50 out of the 200 of the accounts you deal with, albeit because they are with different banks, or maybe you just don't have the manpower to be able to take on that task. But you know what, NetSuite is actually going to help you. NetSuite is like a crutch you can rely on. Whenever you need to have more contact with your customers, the online database that we have allows customers to access this and have full-on service with you and your company with the help of NetSuite. So, so far, do you have anything you'd like to ask? Yeah, is the switch easy? Yes, great question. The switch is actually very easy because we're going to help you set it up. When you bought Goldmine, one of the problems was that you had no training and you had to set it up yourself. In fact, we're going to set the program up for you. We're going to have technicians here that's going to allow the transfer to be very easy. You can already keep the information you have on your Goldmine. We're going to transfer it over to you very easily. So how are we going to do that? We're actually going to sit down. We're going to pick a date with you, if that's okay. If you decide you like our product, we're going to sit down with you. We're going to get all your accounts, we're going to pull out all your papers, and we're going to be able to sort of set it up specifically for Community Bank. And it's going to be the greatest experience ever, because you're just going to see how fluently everything is just going. It's just going to flow like an ocean. It's really great. As I understand, you have about 50 hours of paperwork to do for just one customer, and that really slows you down. We believe we can cut the time down tremendously in NetSuite. So, in a sense, NetSuite is going to be making you work a lot easier, and you have that kind of clear flow of communication between customer and bank, and that's gonna work wonders. Now, at this time, you might be thinking like, okay, that's fine, and it's going to be easy, and it's going to be great, but what can I do if I just don't understand? What can I do if I don't have the firm grasp of what's going on? And that's why we have our 24/7 representatives ready at your disposal. You know, if you have a question at any time, you know, maybe you're at home and you got an idea and you're wondering how's it going to work, you can call us at any time, and we'll have a representative help you out without a problem.
Oh, that's good.
So in the slides, I have many benefits that NetSuite actually brings, and as you can see, benefit number 2 is actually about how to sell better and forecast better. So many times you might be asking yourself a question, you know, what can we do in the long run for our customers? And NetSuite is really going to give you that kind of information that you might need in order to be able to give that reassurance. It'll be a forecast so you can know what's going on with the customer in maybe the next few months, so you can give them that kind of reassurance.
Right.
Actually, we believe our product is so easy to use that we have an app on the App Store, and it's just as good as the web-based program. So you can basically be anywhere in the world, actually, because you know you have to take your phone at all times, and just pull it out like it's nothing, and it's the same thing. It's exactly the same as the program you might have on your computer. So with that being said, with all the information we've covered so far, does that leave you with any questions? Yeah, how much does it cost compared to Goldmine? Okay, not only is NetSuite a more cost-effective program, it also costs less. So you're paying less for NetSuite than you originally did for Goldmine, and you're getting more out of it. So how? You might be asking. Well, we all know that when you buy that item, let's say maybe a printer, that prints twice as fast as your old printer, that's half the time you spend printing. So that's one of the ways we're going to increase your representative's effectiveness. By being able to reduce the amount of time spent on one customer, you're going to be able to reach maybe 2 or 3 customers in the same time. So if you reach 50 customers and you leave 150 to the side, if this increases your productivity by 300%, theoretically, you have time to reach all 200 of your customers. So that right there is gaining customers, maintaining relationships, everything you might need to look for. NetSuite might help you accomplish that. And not only will you be going at this alone, but you will also have our help at the same time. We want to form a sort of partnership with you. We don't want to just sell you a program and kind of forget about you as a customer, which is what we think in this case Goldmine has done to you. Since you have received no training and there's no follow-up, you know, if you have any questions, they're not really at your disposal for any help. So in the long run, not only are you retaining customers, but you can think of any short-term benefits, such as saving money. Because as you know, they say that you pay about $3 a day for Goldmine, but at the end of the month, you're paying more for Goldmine than you are for NetSuite. One thing I forgot to mention to you earlier is actually the flow of information, not only for yourself, but also with your customer, in the sense that you're going to have complete information in one platform, like I said, but it's going to be accessible to you and your customer on an individual basis. So you're not going to need the sort of programs that you would need in order to organize it. It's all the customer information is going to be organized for you in one platform. So it's really easy to see. You can just click, let's say, on for example, David Lopez is one of your customers. You pull out David Lopez's profile, and it'll all come out in one sheet. You don't have to be looking through files and everything. This is going to come out in one sheet, and this is exactly the kind of efficiency you need. This is the program that's going to say, hey, look, this is what we have on this customer. You know, you can communicate with him immediately about anything. He has any questions, you can just look him up electronically. It's so much easier than paperwork. It's so much easier than any other of these programs out on the market today. And it's really going to give you that 5-minute phone call instead of 30 minutes that you might take just to look up papers, you know, let me contact my manager. Hey, I can't find this file, what's going on here? And it really just makes your business flow incredibly.
Yeah.
So what do you think so far? Now that you know that gold mine is more expensive and does less for you, NetSuite's looking pretty good, huh?
Sounds pretty good. Really puts things into perspective.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought. Alright, so if you have any other questions, actually, here's my card. You have all my contact information right there. Yeah, no, you answered all of my questions, actually. I'll just have the leader of the finance department with me next time and see if we can work something out. Great. Yeah. No problem. No, great. No, the pleasure's all mine. Alright, have a good one. Thank you for your time.